The basic need of all human beings is to be accepted, understood, and loved by others. All people want to have good relationships with others, but only a few can say that they really have it. When we hear these two statements, two questions arise. How is this possible? What is the reason for this? And the second one, what can we do to improve our relationships? So let's have a closer look to both of these questions. Concerning the first question, what is the reason? How is it possible? There are three basic obstacles which are spoiling our relationships: our attachments, our expectations, and our lack of self-control and lack of good communication skills. So first obstacle is attachment. Let's have a closer look. What is the attachment? I want it. I want you. I need you. I have to be with you. I cannot live without you. I need you to be happy. I have to take care of you. Did you recognize yourself in some of these statements? If you feel something like that strongly towards the other person, it means that you are attached to this person. At the beginning, everything is fine, everything is beautiful, and of course we want to make this state last forever. And we start to push things. We want these good things to be repeated again and again. When we feel we have to have things under our control and supervision, our freedom and freedom of our partner ends. Attachment is not love. We believe that we love when we want and need someone. In fact, love stops at the moment we want to control and own. Our love turns into obsession. Second obstacle I want to talk about are our expectations. We come to the relationships with certain motives, certain expectations. And the basic expectation is that we expect to be happy. We expect others to take care of us, to be nice, and to love us. He should listen to me. She shouldn't be so mean and nervous. If he really loves me, do you recognize yourself in some of these statements? In fact, expectation is not reality itself. It's just image in our head. So it has nothing to do with reality. We need to realize that expectations will not bring more acceptance, understanding, and love into our relationships. And the third obstacle I want to talk about is our lack of self-control and lack of a good communication skills. What is interesting is the fact that almost all people think that they are good communicators, that they communicate in a good way. But if we look into the state of our relationships, we can see we have a proof that it is not truth. What I mean under the lack of self-control? I mean most of people cannot control their mood, their emotions. Their emotions are like weather. They are changing in a minute. For example, someone has a bad day at work, or someone has a fight with his or her mother, And then in this super mood, he or she comes home. And what will happen? And this someone will channel this mood, this emotion into the partner. And when this is happening regularly, then one day the partner thinks, oh, I don't need this, and can leave us. So control of our emotions is the basic thing to make our relationship balanced and good. The next question we want to talk about is the second question. What can we do to improve our relationships? So I'm going to give you several tips. First, concerning attachment, my recommendation is to try to change attachments into the detachment. Detachment is not a state of passivity or lethargy. It is a state where we give the freedom to our partner. And what to do with expectations? We can change our expectations into the observation of the situation, because observation, a good observation, will give us enough information to react in a good and proper way. Now at the end, I want to give 7 ways how to make our relationship healthy. First one, be aware that life is in a constant change. In fact, whole universe is in a constant movement. Atoms, planets, nature. Your development and development of your partner doesn't stop on your wedding day. You and your partner are in permanent change. If you accept that you cannot stop the change, you can give a direction to your life and be a part of this change. You can both change together. Second one, communicate your feelings properly. To blame your partner for your unhappiness or sadness or anger is the worst way how to express your emotions. In fact, everyone is responsible for his or her own emotions. Your emotions spring from within. It is your mind which takes a final decision whether something gives you a pleasure or whether it makes you feel angry. You don't have to agree with everything your partner does or says. Just try to see things through his or her eyes. And concerning your feelings, you can communicate in a much better way. You can say, I feel sad, I feel angry, because it seems that you. Third one, speak positively, be grateful. This way doesn't mean that you have to tell your partner, I love you 100 times a day. There are better ways how to express love. Show your interest in your partner's feelings, ask about his/her opinion, cook his or her favorite food, praise something he/she has done well. Being grateful is also a very strong tool in the relationship. Be aware that your partner is not obliged to do something for you. And when he does or she does something for you, it is from his or her free will. So when you see things from this perspective, there is really the reason to be grateful. The fourth one, respect your partner's freedom. If you really respect somebody, you don't ask him to be 24 hours a day with you or to react immediately to all of your desires or needs. Your partner is a free being, and if you accept this and give him his/her space to leave you, in fact, you create the most powerful tool how to attract him or her back. Fifth way how to improve your relationship is to find some activity you can both enjoy doing together. Spending time together creates nice and relaxing environment. It creates lots of good memories, and this way it makes the relationship stronger. Sixth one, find something what inspires you and makes you feel happy. This way is just about you. Everybody should find something what he or she can call meaning of my life, something that charges him/her with energy, brings satisfaction. This something takes you from your partner to other realms, and then you return back happier, motivated, and prepared to share your good vibes. And the last point I want to talk about are some spiritual activities. Meditation, prayer, reading something motivational or spiritual, or watching some motivational videos on YouTube, or simple desire to be a good human being brings you closer to understanding who you are, who you want to be, what is the meaning of your life, but also closer to other human beings, closer to your partner. Spiritual work relaxes the mind, removes inner barriers, and brings better knowledge who we are and why we behave in a certain way. It helps us, to forgive others, and give a new chance to us, to our partners, to our relationships. So find some time every day for a short meditation, for reading of something spiritual or uplifting, because with a positive attitude, positive thoughts and positive behavior, we are also creating positive relationships. Thank you for watching.